Hi Soul Crafters, Carmen Marshall here, and today I want to talk about rejection, and specifically in network marketing, and specifically in the inviting stage. Because if you're worried about being rejected when you invite, you're not going to invite, then you won't have anyone to present to, you won't enroll anyone. So in other words, we have to go all the way back and make sure that you feel really comfortable inviting and that you're not worried about being rejected. So I wanted to give you the 3 things that I've used for many, many years, and even to this same day, that have really helped me reframe the idea of being rejected. So number 1, if someone says no to the opportunity, it doesn't make you wrong and it doesn't make the opportunity wrong. And that is so important to realize, because when people say no, we can think, ooh, they don't want to join me, or there's something wrong with the industry, when that's not actually the case. One of the things that I found so helpful was this analogy that was told to me many years ago. So my mentor back in the day, it's about 20 years ago, he said, imagine that if you were in a restaurant and a waiter comes up to you after you've had a lovely meal, and even maybe after you've had dessert, and asks you if you would like some coffee. And you say, no thanks, I don't want any coffee. That waiter doesn't run away crying, thinking that there's something wrong with him or there's something wrong with coffee in general, the industry, etc. You've just said no to coffee because you're probably full, you didn't want anything else, but it doesn't make him wrong and it doesn't make the coffee industry wrong. And that really turned a light on for me to realize, if someone says no, it really is nothing about me or the industry. So that number 1 was a really helpful reframe. Number 2, some of your best people will be the ones who adamantly say no initially. And I'm a really good example of that, because when I was asked to do network marketing 20 years ago, it was by a friend who I went to university with, and he asked me, would you consider doing network marketing? And I actually looked him in the eye and I said, there's no way in hell I would do network marketing. I said this to my friend. And he very calmly, he didn't give me anything to push up against, said to me, well, Carmen, what do you really know about network marketing? That really stopped me in my tracks, because I realized I actually didn't know anything about network marketing. It was just some hazy idea that I had in my head, maybe from something my parents said or my friends said. So when he very calmly said that to me, it stopped me in my tracks, and I said, you know what? I don't know anything. I can't promise I will do whatever it is that you want to show me, but I can promise I'll sit down and look at it and see what I think. And that obviously opened up doors to a very big experience, one of the best things I've ever done in my life. So number 2 would be, sometimes the person who is the most adamant against network marketing, like I was, can be one of your best people. And then thirdly is to emulate exactly what my friend did. He didn't make me wrong. He didn't really push against me. He just very calmly said, in a conversational mode, what do you know about network marketing, Carmen? And that really stopped me in my tracks and actually helped me look at it. It kept the door open. So what I'd like to encourage you to do is, if someone says no, or they give you a really pushback sentence to you, just take a step back, take a breath, and ask them more questions. It could even be something as simple as, it sounds like you've had maybe a really negative experience in network marketing. Tell me more about that. Or it sounds like you haven't had a good experience, maybe yourself or a friend. Tell me more. Keep the conversation going, because then you can figure out, is it just something that they've heard? Is it something that they've experienced? And then it could open the conversation to perhaps that network marketing was very different 5-10 years ago than it is today. But keep that conversation going, and don't give your friend or your colleague anything to push against. I so admire that with my friend, because he just very casually said, tell me more. What do you know about network marketing? And it opened that conversation. So I want to make sure you feel very comfortable inviting, because that's the first step in building a network marketing business. So number 1, make sure if someone says no, it's nothing about you. It's nothing about the opportunity itself. They could have had a bad experience, but it doesn't mean that the industry is wrong, and it definitely doesn't mean that you're wrong. Number 2, you want to make sure that you remember some of your best people are the ones who are adamantly against network marketing. I can't tell you how many people I have in my downline from my 2 companies that were very against network marketing to start with. And then thirdly, take a step back, don't give your friend or colleague anything to push against, and just keep the conversation going, because usually there is a way where you can more easily talk about it and see where their concerns are, and perhaps offer them a different scenario or a different way to look at network marketing. So your 2 action steps from this vlog: when you're inviting today, can you be thinking about these 3 things? And number 2, can you double the amount of people that you actually invite this week, knowing that you have no fear about rejection anymore? Because really and truly, everything in our business starts with the inviting, then we go on to presenting, then we go on to following up, then we go on to training. But we have to get really good at the inviting phase. So if you have any questions, please comment below. I always respond to everyone. If you like this video, please subscribe. If you have any recommendations or suggestions for future vlogs, please write them below as well. And most importantly, keep soul crafting your life, intentionally designing your health, your business, your lifestyle, and your purpose. This is your one precious life, and it is so worth it. And I'll catch you on the next video.